Morton Felix was a very, very fine poet. When I was 17 years old, I read his poems in a college magazine and started telling people that I was in love with Morton Felix. When I was 18, my sister had a boyfriend who introduced me to him. It was a blind date, and I was 18 years old, and I came home and I said to my mother, "This is the man I want to marry." And my mother said to me, "Don't even talk that way." When I was 19, we were married. Throughout our life, he always wrote me poems. I'd get up in the morning and there would be a poem. Every anniversary, every birthday, I could count on a poem. When he died, February 2012, I started telling my friends that I so missed having poems. 30 of my friends responded with poems to me, and that became the basis of Stay Amazed. So within this book, there are poems written to me, but there are also poems from my husband and poems that my daughter, Lisa Smartfield, were dictated to her by my husband. And I'd like to read 2 poems. The first one I'm going to read is the last one that he wrote. And he never typed this up. This was found handwritten in his briefcase. It's called Bridges, and it's just to me. Touching is knowing. When our fingers interlocked at night, easing the commotion of sleeplessness we both feel. When the touch of my fingers upon your cheeks smooths an amorous distress, I am soothed by your receiving me. And when we talk, looking for a spice of gossip or humor, we make another bridge, and when you tuck my shirt in and I scowl, we give birth to another channel of being. Wife, mother, father, child, still vocabularies of thanks, the explosions to renew boundaries, your head in the cradle of my faltering arms, the teardrops for time's passage, the mourning, the gratitude. We give birth to each other in our touching. My daughter feels that she's received poems from him that she calls the threshold poems. This is the first poem that she received shortly after he passed. It's also called For Susan. Even in heaven, no light shines as brightly as Susan. The cosmos sings for you as the days pass, and I become the mountains with their longing for spring after long snowy winters. We are wed always, like boat to harbor, even as I sail out to this vast galaxy. You are always mine, beloved Susan, and the poems call out to you beyond the seams of angels to your tattered tears. Do not cry too long. Let the laughter of your love illuminate the skies, for I will always hear you. Stay amazed.